You there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
There's no well. We're both early.
To the big pod.
Huh?
Of all the pod episodes to be late to.
And you know I'm not late. It's 5:55. Don't even start.
Hey, you used to say that's late when I was here 5 minutes
Nah.
early.
Yeah. But that is 5 minutes early.
How
So
the tables have turned.
that is, and also my mic was on. You were
I'm here
you were
before.
parked outside the building
No,
reading
I was
text.
here. I was just eating. I was eating.
Oh, you're eating your breakfast in the car?
Breakfast. What?
You're it's unreal.
It's not morning.
Buddy.
And I'm obviously at my computer.
I'm repeating the joke that you've told me multiple times.
Oh, see, now he's sticking his bomb on me. All right. We see how it is.
Am I recording today?
I forgot I invented that joke. You're
buddy.
right.
Am I recording
Got
today?
any more zingers?
Zingers, he says.
Yeah, got any more for the chuckle hut?
Am I recording today or are you recording today?
Am I recording today? He says.
Jem, you gotta help me out here.
Am I recording today? He actually looked across Discord and said,
Am I?
I don't know if you're recording, but I'll tell you one thing for sure.
What?
I demonstrate ain't recording.
Wait, I thought, dude, wait. Wait. I see, this is why. Oh my god, dude. See, I don't know. How are we gonna do this?
Why the
then?
fuck would I be recording?
But how are we gonna do this then?
What do you mean, how are we gonna do this? The way we always do. I share my fucking screen.
Yeah, but Jem, I don't screen record. I don't know how, like, you know, like how.
What do you mean you don't screen record?
Have you ever watched one of the episodes on YouTube?
No, why would I watch one of the episodes on YouTube?
Wait, how do you think I record these?
Do OBS.
And do you think I screen record when I do it?
I don't think anything.
Jem,
I
mean, you gotta use at least 6 brain cells. How do you think we're gonna do this?
You gotta use 6. He's bringing this up at
Jem,
5:58.
I hit you.
He's hitting
Jem,
me with
no,
an issue.
I'm not.
I'm
not though.
It's your
because
podcast.
Jem,
What the fuck
Jem,
does this have to do with me?
buddy, I hit you up multiple times in the DMs.
Multiple times. He hit me up once earlier today for the record, people listening.
Lies.
I don't even know if you're recording.
I'll read all of them. I am recording, and I'll read all the.
I'm so glad you have.
Good, because I can read back the DMs.
You said I don't know what to do because
by the way,
that
new cord didn't help at all. I can still hear it.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, really, because I can hear the buzzing on my end.
You're just making that up.
I'm not.
It's a brand new cord.
Well, then you gotta fix something else.
No, I don't. It sounds beautiful.
Hold on.
I didn't even. I listened to last parts. Not the whole thing, but I listened to parts of the last episode. I did not hear the buzz fucking once.
Well, it's buzzing on my end, dude.
I did hear it that first episode, but I didn't hear it last episode.
Well, it's buzzing again, dude. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna find.
I'm sure it makes it better when you just stop the podcast and say that every time.
Yeah. I'm fine. Okay. Oh my god. Still on the Donald Glover thing. I'm looking for it. And Nick Cannon. Oh my god. How many reels do we send each other?
What reel do we send each other? He says. I haven't sent you a reel in the fucking. Are you kidding me? You sent me like 25. I haven't even gotten to the other ones. You're still sending them.
Yeah, but you sent me a ton yesterday.
Fair.
Okay, I said
the regular amount.
I said I don't know how I'm gonna record at 10 a.m. Then I said I'm panicking. You said I can sit back. Like, what does that mean? So I assumed when you said I could sit back.
No. What did you say to me? Read it word for word.
Okay.
What was it?
Let me read up. Other nigga doesn't know how we're recording tonight. Other nigga panicking. Let's see.
Yeah, you didn't say screen recording, by the way. You just said recording. So I'm sitting there like I don't know what you're talking about already until this moment. Now you're saying this.
Yeah, but that's why I was trying to have an actual conversation with you, and then
you weren't because you were using the fucking other nigga.
Well, I wasn't gonna break character.
You break character all the time. Well, why not for something important?
That's not true.
Yeah, that is true.
It's not. I can go back a week's worth of convos, and very rarely I'll break character.
You just broke it like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I said very rarely. I didn't say never.
Oh my god, he's just arguing with everything.
You
He's
said
got no ground to stand
Jem,
on.
you said I. Jem, you said I.
You just get an L after L.
Jem, you
after
just.
L.
Jem, you just said I do it all the.
I don't break character.
No, Jem, you said I do it all the time. That's different. If you want to say.
Yeah, but you do it for stupid reasons. Why wouldn't you do it for an important reason?
Well,
That you're really trying to get information across.
Well, that's different. You should
For
have
an important thing that we scheduled.
Well, you should have led with that. We schedule these all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
How am I getting yelled at for something that isn't even my problem and isn't even my podcast that I did a ton of work for, by the way?
Wow. Okay.
How is this coming on me?
Because, dude,
this is insane.
Because
dude.
when you
how insane this
because
is?
when you said I could sit back,
I'm trying to eat some dinner.
Because when you said I could sit back,
Podcast with a buddy and a fucking.
Yeah, but no, when you said I can sit back, and then you said other nigga also got a new mic cord, I did a crying.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about recording because you said recording, like sound.
Well, no, I was. I guess there was clearly a miscommunication. My bad.
Yeah, but not from my end. How's that? That's your miscommunication. Then how the fuck am I supposed to know what you're saying?
Well, now, okay.
You should say, "Hey, I've never screen recorded this podcast ever. I don't know how to do it." And I would have said, "Well, watch a video then, Whitey. Watch a 2-minute YouTube video on how to screen. It's using OBS. It's the same thing. You just click a fucking thing."
Right. Okay.
But I guess I'm gonna have to do it, right? That's what you're telling me?
You don't have to do it. I'll try to figure it out. I just don't know how.
No. I see how it is. God forbid you do any work for your own podcast.
Uh huh.
Everyone stand aside. I'll do it. No, it's actually really easy. I can do this.
Can you screen record on it? You can with OBS, right?
Yeah, of course. That's the main reason it exists. It's for screen recording.
I know.
Sound is just like a secondary thing.
I might be the only idiot who actually does it for just audio.
I'm sure there's plenty of podcasts that use it, to be fair.
Now, without all this being said, do you want to choose like a different day to do this? Because it does sound like there might be just a little sand in your vagina.
Oh, it's sand in my vagina.
Just a little.
I mean, because I wasn't fucking I fucked up.
I said my bad. Project. I said my bad for the miscommunication, but also you said a couple wrong things while you were blabbing. While you're yapping over there.
I didn't say one wrong thing.
I jotted them down mentally. I can go through them real quick if you want
to.
I can either
you're trying to turn this around to be my fault somehow. You're reaching for the stars.
Well, here's the thing. I already said my bad, even though, a couple my bads could be given from you.
Did it ever occur to you at any point you could just look up how to record a screen thing? Take 2 minutes out of your day for a podcast you're going to do? That's your podcast?
Well, no, okay. So a couple things with that. And if you can actually let me get a word in, this would be awesome.
He's actually upset now. I'm trying. He knows I'm right. I actually hit a real thing where he's like, oh yeah, I could have done that, and I didn't. So here's my justification now.
It's not justification. I can explain. Actually, it is justification. Actually, you're right. One, you have the visuals to this whole thing.
That's true. Fair enough.
Like what the fuck? Like what the actual fuck? You know what? I'm not gonna say anymore. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear, dude.
Okay, well here's my counter, Whitey.
There's no counter. This isn't I'm not trying to argue,
Whitey,
dude.
Whitey, here's my but let me make us. You made a statement. It's not an argument. Here's my statement.
Fair.
Whitey, you have the visuals to this whole thing.
We don't gotta get into that.
Didn't I post the visuals to you like 3 days ago? Like Tuesday, I did.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't done.
It doesn't matter if it's done. You knew it would be done by Friday. I said we'll add a couple throughout the week.
Oh, so if you add to that, it updates on my. It's like one of those things where if I go to it, I can see the updates.
Yeah, you have the link. It's public.
That's cool.
Also, you could have made your own. You could have edited mine and made your own.
Whoa, dude! Hold on. See,
2 seconds.
Now you're moving the goalpost afterwards. We agreed on who is doing what for this episode. So for you to act,
you were supposed to record it, and I was supposed to do the tier list.
We never actually talked about who was supposed to record it. I think it was just more established.
Wait, it's your podcast. We don't have to talk about it because that's automatically on
I'm
you.
sorry for thinking a friend would help me in a time of need.
Oh my God, I am helping you.
I'm sorry.
I just can't read your mind.
I thought you were my friend. I really thought you were my friend. It turns out, I guess
It turns out that all this time, every time I share my screen, it's not even part of the podcast somehow, which is mind-boggling.
You think you know a guy?
Well, why have I ever shared my screen before? Is my question. Like, what? What's the point of that if you don't even record the screen?
Well, I used to record the audio, but when you share your screen, that's
but sometimes we're watching something. It's like a video.
Normally, when you share your screen, we're watching something. However, it's an audio podcast for the most part, so I just record the audio on the other end.
It's unreal.
I mean, you've known this though. I feel like you're just pretending.
I've never known that. I thought this whole time. I legitimately.
I know you are retarded. I think you've known this the whole time.
I didn't. I thought like, okay, he said he knows how to use OBS. He's doing the podcast himself now. I just figured you'd record this. Why wouldn't you record the screen?
Also, you keep saying I'm breaking rules.
Didn't you ask for all the templates too? Oh no, you made your own template.
See that. I don't know if you were able to figure that out. That I'll figure it out on my own if you didn't figure it out. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing for this thumbnail.
No, I was okay. I wasn't even talking about this episode. I was talking about the podcast as a whole.
No, the template was kind of made with Duel and me.
So you don't record that with like the audio moving. You just have it as a still thumbnail.
Jem, I love you, but you gotta stop pretending like you've never seen a second of this on YouTube.
I've literally,
I don't believe
never
you.
in my life,
because I'm pretty sure you can go back to previous recordings when you've talked about it.
I listen to all my podcasts on Spotify. Why would I go to YouTube to listen to your podcast? I would never do that in a million years. Why? I just listen to it on.
What about
TMP? I have unlimited data, but
what about TMP?
TMP, every single episode I've ever listened to was on Spotify.
You never saw the visuals to TMP is what you're saying.
I mean, I uploaded it. Yeah, that's the only time I saw them is when I uploaded the videos.
So then you kind of get...
But I never went back and watched it on YouTube.
That has...
Why would I do that?
You know the visuals is what I'm saying.
My phone would die faster.
But you know the visuals is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the visuals that Duel set up with the little like audio things.
Yeah.
That move when we talk.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't use that anymore?
No, it's the same. It's the same. If you, I mean, I'm 99%. I mean, again, if you listen back, you could fucking hear you mentioning the fact that you've seen it. I can't I'm sorry, dude, I can't be in pretend land today. I can't pretend that you've never seen it. It's too silly.
Right. So can you answer the question though?
It looks very similar. Like when I talk, it's yellow wavelengths, and then when my desktop picks up audio, it's green wavelengths, which is usually you.
So you are screen recording, is what you're telling me.
No, it's not.
After this entire thing, we're finding out now you actually do record the visuals.
No, so you're okay. It's not all right. I'm not screen capturing my desktop computer. It's
right.
It's templates and sources in OBS.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right, but you're recording visuals for the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yes. So then you have been this whole time. So everything you just told me was a lie for the past 20 minutes. I don't know how to do that, he says.
No, I don't know.
But you've done it for 100
No, what I'm
episodes?
saying is I don't know how to do like a screen record. You know, like back in the day, like you could either record a window that you're on, or you could just record your whole desktop. Yes. I'm not saying I don't have the...
It's called window capture.
What I'm saying is I didn't...
So the button right there that says window capture, you just press that instead of the one you press for
what I'm saying template. Is this past week, I didn't look into it because I thought...
Right! And that's... So why are you coming at me?
No, because you're not letting me finish. I thought you were going to do it.
That was just my fault.
Because you had the template, so I thought...
It's your fault.
I'm not, Jeff. I'm not saying it's false. I'm saying I legitimately.
You can't even do it.
Jem, I'm saying I legitimately thought you were gonna do it. Now I'm like, oh shit.
No, you didn't text me until today.
No. You're okay. I think.
What if I had said I don't have OBS anymore?
Jem, like, hold on. Two things.
What was your plan of?
And I'm not saying I'm communicating this well. I'm saying there's a miscommunication happening, and it could be solely on my part. Two things. One, I thought after we were done last week with the 4-hour episode, based on everything we talked about and you having the template and you doing the visuals for the thing, okay, he knows how to do this. He knows how to screen record. He'll do the screen recording when we come on. That's what I thought. Then today, I think it was today, I'm like, fuck, we never established that. So let me, like, in a playful way, hit him up and be like, yo, I'm panicking. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to scream.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you.
Now, because I really didn't understand when you were like, I'm panicking. I'm like, why is he panic? He records it every week. What's the difference?
Yeah, there's that buzzing sound again. It's unreal.
I mean, like, I don't know what you want to do. What do I say? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know what happened.
What do you want me to say when you say that? What should be my response?
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay.
How's your day going?
It's going good, man. I had a good Friday.
You had a good Friday?
I can't complain.
Nice.
I didn't expect to get yelled at someone that
Well,
is yelling at me like they're my boss when they're not.
It's hard.
It's crazy.
It's hard to get. It's hard to get a word in with you when you just keep yapping.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see how it is.
I haven't sent him. I don't send him reels. He says
it's insane. It's insane that you texted me earlier this week. Like,
what did I wait?
Yeah,
what?
add Donald Glover to the like.
Oh, by the way, did you add Donald Glover and Nick Cannon to the list?
Of course, I added them to the list.
Oh, you didn't say anything.
Well, because I just added them like now, like before this.
Why didn't you just say, "Oh, I will later"? You didn't say anything.
Because I wouldn't remember and it would get buried. I was trying to tell you, like, make a list and then send it when I'm about to fucking do it. Like, when I'm at my computer, I'll ask.
I made a list and I sent it to you on Instagram.
I know, but you kept sending it through the DM. Like, it literally, like, chop. I'm like, bro, I'm driving.
Dude, that was hilarious.
I'm not even at my computer.
You were fuming. You were about to swerve into oncoming traffic.
No. I knew you were doing it just to be that way, but I was like, there's no shot this doesn't get buried. After 20 fucking cat images we send.
Dude has to work for the first time in his life. He's upset.
Well, it's the thankless, like, I'm like...
The thankless, he says.
It's thankless. It's not even... It wasn't even work. It was just... I mean... I feel like a slave out in the field. So then the boss comes around and fucking whips me.
You were like, look at everything I picked. Look at all this cotton. I'm like, I just... Whoosh.
Yeah, I'm like, fucking... I could be making money right now, and here I am helping out a friend.
Uh-huh. A friend on something that we've been planning on doing for 6 years.
6 years.
6 years. You know, I kind of don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, this is gay.
we're just yelling. This first 17 minutes of this episode.
It feels like a gig.
Yeah, that's why we don't do work. It just feels like a gig.
It'll be fun to do it finally, but everything around it was annoying.
Do you actually though want me to screen record?
No, I'll screen record.
Will you be able to pick up like my audio?
Now here's the thing.
It's unreal. What do you mean? Here's the thing, dude. I'm not pairing up the audio. I'm not doing that.
Whitey.
I'll just screen record. I'll just figure. Just show me.
No, Whitey.
Okay.
Can I?
Okay.
Yeah, listen. Can you listen?
I'm sitting down, and I'm.
So
listening.
I will.
Did you add Nick Cannon and Daniel?
I mean, this is insane. Before anything else, we have to. I just have to tell you. I will screen record and audio record at once. 2 things. One thing is my mic will sound really good and yours will sound terrible because I'll be recording and you'll be coming through Discord now.
Yeah, but that's the way. That's the same way we do it with me.
Right. I'm just saying, in case you forgot. Second thing, you should record the audio just in case something goes wrong. I haven't recorded audio on my computer in a long time. The settings might not be right. It could all fuck up. It could not even record. You should do it as backup anyway.
Well, I'm already recording now.
Remember that time we did the podcast and we never had a backup?
Yeah, but wasn't that Duel's fault?
I think this was after Duel. But me and you when it was just me and you, but we lost an episode, and then after that, we both recorded after that, just in case. I feel like you should do it. You don't have to listen to me, but if it fucks up, and then we do a whole fucking 4-hour thing, and I don't have the audio, I warned you.
Do you realize we're a combined 60+ years old, and we might be the most retarded fucking people in the world? Like, do you ever realize when we're both talking at the same, like when we're both talking together, how stupid we are? Like we were literally yelling.
It's
about
not awesome.
A miscommunication on Instagram DMs, where in between the communication of the Instagram DMs are
People could see it.
several cat photos and just
And a code language that we use.
in a code language that we use that we just naturally started doing, can't stop doing it. And it wastes time that we do it because half of the sentences are the fucking code. It's insane, dude. Imagine if someone actually looked back at that fucking DM chain.
Yeah, no, it would. I would just have to sigh and be like, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, man.
It's that meme where it's like when you hear HR totally butcher your joke.
It is insane.
I got an idea though. I have an idea.
Mm.
How about you record real quick? Just record
like a test.
Yes, and send it to me. Yeah, it's a fucking great idea.
It is a good idea, actually.
By the way, I was 10 minutes ago. I was livid. I was
why?
I was actually mad. I was crossing.
Oh, you mean like here with me?
Oh yeah.
Before.
Oh yeah. Those first 10, 15 minutes we were talking.
Oh no, I could tell when you got. I can always tell when you get really mad because you get indignant. You get.
What's don't say
I don't
words
know,
that you don't know.
I
You just said I don't know. You just said I was actually mad. Because
you get really like no. Let me like you get like actually like I'm gonna say my thing.
Well, oh yeah, that's well. But here's the thing.
And you do that jokingly, but I can tell when you get serious.
Well, because you know why? You know why? Because I don't like pretend land with you. I never seen Monday morning. What?
Why do you not believe me? I don't get this new shtick of like.
Because
not believing when I say
because
things.
My memory, yes, is dog shit. However, for you to say I've never seen Richard Pryor, it's bullshit. There's no way.
Well, I have now.
You know what? I'm being an asshole. Because at the end of the day, it is true. My memory's shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you never did see him. Why would I call my buddy a liar? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's a growing moment.
other nigga apologizes.
I can't wait till like someone just fucking makes a fucking collage of me being like, I saw every special.
yo, Whitey, the template for Monday Morning Dullard podcast looks great. I can't wait. Dude, I really that's if there was ever a reason for this show to ever get big or anyone or just like 10 people watching or listening to it would be for that one autistic person to go, I'm going to be the detective who gets to the bottom of this.
It would ruin us.
Dude, you would no,
not even people would be like, "Oh, you mean you'd get like canceled?" Like, no, they'd bring up like old arguments that we haven't settled in fucking 6 years.
That's literally the whole show is us not settling these arguments.
I know.
Okay, let's do a test recording.
Trying
to pick this toenail. Oh, by the way, I took 2 shits before coming on here. I took a dump. And then I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Am I gonna really, like 15 minutes later, do I really have to shit again? Like, is this really happening?
Yeah, I took a big one before this too. I could feel it all day. I was like, this thing's coming out. I don't know when. Hold on, I need to actually properties.
I was livid.
Use the right mic. All right. Hello. All right. Let's test this. Oh wait, no. Oh, I gotta change it.
I'm sorry, dude. How about you just tell me how to do it? And like,
no, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I just hate settings. Settings are so annoying. It's not even a hard thing. All right. Output. I'm gonna put this in downloads just so it comes right quick.
I will say this and this isn't to be annoying. I mean, it's gonna come off as annoying.
I'm pretty bummed my cord doesn't work. That means it's my fucking amp.
That's what I was gonna. That's where I was going. It's like I wonder what it is.
It's that it has to be. If it's not the mic and it's not the cord, it's got to be the amp.
Well, how do you know it's not the mic?
Because when I look at the amp,
were you the Red and Stimpy meme
Yeah.
just now?
'Cause
You looked at. Oh, oh
it could
fuck.
be the mic, but in the mic's defense, the amp looks like it was made in fucking 1942.
You know what it was?
I've never seen an older amp.
You've been the prosecutor for that mic for years now. This mic's great. You don't need a new
Yeah.
mic. You got the same mic as me.
Well, the mic's pretty new still. It was what, 5 years ago I bought this now? Maybe 4.
It's
4.5, 5.
farting up a
But
storm right now.
this amp I've had maybe 15 years, and when I bought it, it was old. It's probably the amp. To be fair. What I'll do is I'll just get a connector that connects straight to it and just get rid of the amp altogether. Alright, let's do a test.
All right. Are you recording now?
Also, there's gonna be a ton we forgot. Also, like there's just I was thinking that. Before
Okay,
too.
so
This list wasn't technically ready yet. If we're doing
no,
a
but
full-
that's good though because if
we got all the good ones, but
if it gets too corporate, then we're gonna get bored.
fair.
But and I also have something to say to that. When we decide to start like going with this episode because I got some things to say.
But like okay, that's fair. But I added like Theo Vaughn.
You
Like-
added? I thought we added him.
10 minutes before the podcast, this podcast, and like I'm like, how did we? I feel like there's gonna be others like that. Like, how did we forget this guy?
Dude,
Like,
listen.
this is,
There's gonna be some we missed. What are we
fair.
gonna do? If someone else has done something with more, then good for them. I mean, what do you like? Jesus Christ, dude. My bad. I mean, we could. You know what we could have did? We could copy the list to ChatGPT and be like, "Hey, ChatGPT, are there any other successful stand-up comedians that aren't part of this list?"
yeah, but how do we get the list?
We have the list. We made the list.
No, I know, but now it's in like image form.
No, but the one that I copy and pasted to you. Remember after we had ChatGPT capitalize the...
Right, but that'll be okay. Yeah. Do that. Do you want to do that now while I'm doing the testing?
Yeah, I sent it to you in a Discord DM, correct?
Yes.
That's not there. How did I send it to? Ew! Jesus Christ, our Discord DM sucks.
I can hold on. I can go to my chat GPT and copy it, paste
I think
it.
it's on Instagram, dude. That's all. I can't go all the way back there.
I tried to make them make the thumbnails, and they started to, but it just some of them didn't look enough like the people. I was gonna do all like AI thumbnails though.
Oh,
Here.
I get what you're saying. Shit, man. I think I sent it to you on Instagram. Oh, there it is.
It's in the Discord.
All right, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, also, did you want to 200? Wait, we have 256.
No.
Oh,
like,
this is the original.
70 of them were repeats because you repeated some like 8 times. Dude, it's crazy how many times you repeated some of the names.
It was
Which I didn't have to deal with because ChatGPT pretty much solved it. What?
I couldn't get out of it. Got scared.
All right, let's try this. Start recording. All right, wait.
Oh, that farting.
All right, let's see.
ChatGPT.
All right.
I'm gonna
Just keep talking like a normal.
Well, I'm doing something right now, so sorry.
All right, here's the visuals. I'm putting a thing on a thing.
If I click enter, all right. Hey, ChatGPT, are there any famous stand-up and or podcast comedians that aren't listed above? Click
All right, I'm
enter.
gonna mute for a sec.
Moshe Kesher, and Moshe's wife, Sam J, Beth Stelling, Roy Wood, Ian Edwards, Eleanor Rigby, Kieran, Mark Norman's frequent podcast host. Oh, Joe DeRosa! Oh my God! All right, we can definitely add him. Holy shit! All right. Joe DeRosa. Joe DeRosa. Yeah.
Yo,
Dude, Joe DeRosa.
see, I knew there'd be something like that. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna record the audio so you can line it up, but definitely record the audio because the buzzing on my mic is there all the time on my end when I record. So
Okay. How about I just screen, dude? How about I like because you're doing? How about I just screen share it? Like, how do you? Is there a way I can like snip it? If you know what I mean?
what do you know? What do you
Like,
mean?
like I can like you know how like when you do a screenshot, you can like just you.
Wait, do you mean like
Crop
zoom in,
like crop
crop
it.
it?
Yeah. Crop it.
Yeah, so you can crop it before, but that's a whole thing. But I can crop it after for you if you want.
You can crop it before.
Like you can just record it raw, and then I can crop it to how you want
What
and
does
send you back the video,
what's recorded raw mean?
like without it cropped.
So like the whole desktop computer.
The whole screen. Just record the
Yeah.
whole screen, and then
Okay.
I can go back after. You can send me the file, and I can edit it so it's just cropped
Sure.
how you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, because I think if I share
It
the
will
whole
take me a second to do that.
yeah, because when I share the whole screen, it will have probably like on the top like Discord and on the bottom
Yes,
like
then it will have
the time
advertisements on the
bar.
side,
Yeah,
and
it's just all silly. Okay, let me
I was
let
I was
me
gonna do it anyway if I was gonna be the one recording it. I was gonna crop it after.
let's go through this list real quick that ChatGPT sent me. Um, I'll start from the start again, but there really wasn't anyone before Joe. All right, so Moshe Kasher.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember him. I mean, we're gonna put him in F tier though.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah. Do you want to add him and just put
You
him?
might. Hold on. How do you? I don't remember how to spell his stupid name.
It's Moshe space Kasher.
Damn. That's the best I've ever heard you spell anything. All right, Moshe
I'm
Kasher.
literally reading it from ChatGPT.
Oh, that makes that
I,
makes all the sense in the world.
I wish I was that good.
All right, I got Moshe Kasher
Moshe Kasher's wife. So
and Joe DeRosa.
okay,
Who's his wife?
I'm Natasha Leggero, but I mean,
Oh yeah, I know that. Okay. Yeah,
really?
she sucks too. Yeah, you don't know her?
Should we add her though? Because I'm not gonna watch a clip again of new people. Oh, I know her. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
She
yeah.
stinks.
Wow. Isn't it amazing that two people can be that unfunny and have a successful like career in comedy?
Yes, it is, but also I don't think they're that successful.
You know what I mean? Like successful, like they're making a living, they're paying their
Yes.
bills, and their children are going
Yeah.
to school because they're haha funnies.
Yeah, they make an income, but I don't think they're thriving.
I never said they were thriving. I said make a living.
No, no, no. I'm not saying you're saying that, but I'm just saying like they were a little bit popular back when Comedy Central was big in that like era, but in the
They were
newer era, like
popular when
podcasting,
that Chris
they suck.
Hardwick dude was popular on
Yes,
like they're
and that yes,
that era
oh,
of like hipster geeky like this is the new wave and it's like it's not. You guys just like played cool with all the higher ups so you got a TV show.
yeah, dude. See, that's the thing because I think it's so true though, and I've heard you say it, and I've heard like Ed and other people say it, where like right now like comedy's overrated. There's so many with the podcasting, but in my opinion, that era was the worst fucking era. I've never seen so many hacks get a fucking special in my life in that like 2000s like Comedy Central era.
Maybe it was
God, they suck.
because they saw that like they were gonna lose everything from podcasts, so they just tried to start pumping out a bunch of shit.
Yeah, as fast as possible. Just
We've got to find the
give it
next
a
big thing. We got to find the next big thing. We got to find the next big thing. They're just churning out these fucking, and it's just like, who do we get? Oh, Greg's got a nephew. Get Greg's nephew. Motion catcher. Go, go, go. Like, it's like, oh my god.
The other thing about a list this big is I don't even know. I don't even remember who we have on it. Even look at. Did we do Daniel Tosh?
We did.
I thought we did.
It is.
I can't find him.
Never mind. I'm not gonna keep saying it.
I know he's here somewhere.
Um,
There's too many pictures.
Sam J. Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna go. Oh, we also. I was gonna ask you. Did we? We didn't like sort it out, did we? Where we're gonna keep like. I think we can do that organically. We'll be like, yeah, let's save this one later. Let's save this one later.
So No, because when I upload the pictures, I had an option to upload them all at the same time, and there was no universe in which I was going to upload them all separately.
No,
So they all just came
that's
out
what I
how
mean.
they're. But
If we see someone and we decide, oh, let's wait, we'll just we'll put him in the waiting
yeah, if
room.
someone comes up next and we think that's going to be like a later, like one where we have a lot to say, we'll just skip by them.
We'll put him in group 6. Then you don't have to stand up now.
Put them
Okay.
in group 6.
It's a plane. It's an airport reference.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You'd go in F tier.
I heard the fork drop. All right, Sam J.
Sam J.
All right, Beth. If you don't know him, we're skipping them.
No, we're not doing any. Yeah, I'm talking about ones we missed, like the ones you listed before. Joe DeRosa, things like that.
Okay, then I'm not gonna even. What again?
Don't even say it if it's not someone we.
Well,
know.
you know though more than me, so that's why I'm saying it.
I know, but there's a lot of people I didn't add to the list for that reason.
All right. Well, let me just.
Because you wouldn't have known them.
Buddy, but it's a quick list. Let me just go run by it real quick.
Oh,
Just go yes or no.
right.
Beth Stelling.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know
You
who.
if I know them?
I don't know who that is.
I do.
Oh, I've seen this person before.
She said she got raped.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah. She's not funny. She stinks.
Jesus. Her and I should go tit for tat for biggest nose. So
yeah, she's got a big head too.
Are we leaving her off the list?
Big headed bitch.
Jesus.
Yes.
All right. Roy Wood Jr.
Yeah, I feel like yeah.
Hold on, let me. Jeez, how do you know?
We'll add him. We both know him. I'm guessing.
I've seen this guy.
Do you think we should add him? I'm down.
He would be a great comedian on a cruise.
Yeah, somewhere where you couldn't get away from it.
Yeah, like 25 to 35 minutes of funnies, you know?
Yeah. Good place.
the old chuckle raft.
Good place to take like family who's not like into comedy.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what do you want to do? You want to go bowling tonight? You want to throw some hatchets? Let's go to a comedy club. Yeah. Roy Wood Jr. Oh, Roy Wood Jr. I remember his father, Roy Wood Sr. Yeah, he's great. All right, Ian.
That colored boy with the mustache.
You keep. It's 2025, buddy. We know what a black comedian looks like.
We can't have racist family members anymore.
Nana's still alive. All right, Ian Edwards.
No. I think we have him, don't we?
No, but he kind of looks like George Floyd. I swear to
Really? I have to look him up now.
Just one picture of him just looking down. He's got like the salt and pepper beard.
Oh, I know this guy.
How do you? I don't know what this is. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but I really have no clue.
Yeah, he's a kind of a nobody though. I say we skip.
Eleanor Kerrigan.
Oh yeah,
I
forgot about
how do you know who this is? That's amazing,
dude. I think you underestimate how many comedian podcasts I've listened to.
No, good for you. I mean, all right.
She is a nobody. All the people you're listening though are nobodies. Like I shouldn't know who they are.
I love you, Jem. I do.
Yeah.
Just yes to the list or no to the list. How about that?
I've been to. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but you're saying, and then you just start going. Yeah, well, you know,
well, you can cut me off. You can say, all right, next.
No, I can't cut you off because then I get the 30 lashes.
Oh, the 30 lashes.
Joe DeRosa, we said Chapel Lacey.
we had a crash out at the beginning of this.
Why can't you just stay in the course? Dude, I would hate to be a passenger in the car with you. We had a 10-minute
crash out, dude.
Dude,
did we not just have like a...
We almost
stormed off.
We almost didn't do for 6 years we've been waiting for this moment, and we almost didn't do the show. It was astonishing.
Over the dumbest shit. Over an OBS. All right. Who say it again? Sorry, I'll stick the course.
Yeah. Chapel Lacey.
Never heard of.
Yanis Papas.
Oh, Yanis Pappas. Yes, I forgot about Yanis. You know who that is, don't you?
No idea. His
I
eyes
thought
are
we
really
talked about
close
this guy
together.
before.
I don't know who this
Yeah,
is.
he's Greek. He's Greek.
I'm good. If we don't, here's the thing. For this list, if we don't both know the person, they ain't going on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Jessica
how it should be.
Jessica Curson.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, then why are you even naming them? Then only name them if you know them.
Well, because I knew.
If we're not going to add them if we don't both know them, then stop naming ones you don't know, but I
No,
do.
because Natasha Leggero.
No, he says.
No, because Natasha Leggero, I didn't think I knew based on
You are retarded. You're more retarded than me, but we are both retarded.
Jem, you don't, when someone's making a point, you don't let them
See, he's
finish.
mad again.
Because yes, I'm furious. I'm trying to explain to you why I'm reading out the names.
But I know what you're saying. You don't even have to say it. I get it.
So then so then what the fuck?
Sometimes you need to see the face.
Yeah.
So then type in the face. If you don't know it, don't even say it. What's the
Because
deal?
Rowan, okay, hold on. Okay, well then all right, then we're going to just sit in silence cuz I have to do that now.
All right, fine.
Jessica,
say the name.
No, Jessica.
Yeah, do you have to hop your basketball and throw it at my head?
Taylor Tomlinson.
Tomlinson. Yeah, I do.
I feel like I've seen Discount Amy Schumer, but I'm good skipping this. Angela Johnson. Never saw the person, so don't worry. Chris Porter.
Why does that sound familiar?
I'm good. Don't know. Michael Chi. Don't.
Michael Che. You know
yeah,
Michael Che.
I do Michael Che. Yeah, we can add Michael.
He's actually hilarious.
He's actually very funny. We can add Michael Che.
I wanted to hate him and I couldn't.
I know, because he looks so
yeah, he just I don't know.
He looks so clean and like fresh and like it's like, oh, he's gonna be like Moshe Kesher. It's like
he's on like SNL and it's just like, oh, this guy's and then on podcasts I'm like, this
he's
guy's
actually
fucking hilarious.
Fucking funny. Oh, dude, Donnell Rollins. Donnell Rollins.
Oh yeah, Donnell Rollins. See, I'm glad we took some time to at least do this a little bit.
Yeah, sometime 40 minutes.
Well, no. 30 minutes of that was a crash out.
Dude, you got mad at not got mad, but you made fun of me for saying crash out on DMs. You're like,
of course I did.
Niggas saying like new generation lingo or something, and now you're saying it.
Oh, I'm not allowed to be a hypocrite anymore in 2025. Is that what you're telling me?
Jackie.
Taking that away too?
Jackie.
Wait. What was the one after Michael Che?
Donnell Rawlings.
Donnell Rollins, okay.
Jackie Cashin. I don't know this person. Oh, dude, Paul Verzi.
Paul Verzi.
We're going to be a little mean to him, but we do know him.
Yeah, we know him.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, Bill. Drew Lynch. No clue. Craig Robinson.
Wait. Paul Verzi. Okay.
I'm good skipping Craig Robinson. What are we gonna? I know him from movies. I never saw a stand up.
Yeah, exactly. He's.
Michael Ian Black. We should just add him to the. We know where we're gonna put him.
Who's Michael Ian Black?
He's the guy where I was like, Michael Ian Black.
Oh yeah, I don't know him, so let's just not.
Oh shit, dude, you're gonna be really like, oh shit, that's right. We didn't add this guy. Matt McCusker.
I already added him.
Oh, you didn't have to yell.
Well, you know what? I was way ahead of you on that one.
Tim Heidecker. I'm okay not adding him. That's the guy from...
you and Ed's favorite comedian?
Hmm?
You and Ed's favorite comedian?
Tim Heidecker?
Yeah.
Really? Why would you say that?
Isn't that the Tim and Eric guy?
Yeah, I mean, I did like a couple. I did like Tom Goes to the Mayor for a
on
little...
that episode, you guys were like, that was the greatest. That show broke barriers.
I'm just happy that you called yourself that you're a hypocrite because, again, never said that. Never even close to saying that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were damn near gushing about the show. And I was like, that show is gay. And then you eventually came over to my side. You're like, you know what? That show was kind of gay.
I just wish I wish I stapled these shows to my head so I can go back to them.
There's just too much. There's too much to go through at this point.
Too much content that no one listens to. Eric Griffin. You know who this guy is.
Yeah, you do too.
So you're good skipping? Or you
Yeah, still skip him.
yeah. No offense to. I mean, what are we doing?
Get that mustache out of here.
Eddie Pepitone. By the way, I'm gonna make this a separate episode.
You should.
I'm gonna make this a separate episode, and then when we finally get to the list, that will. So this episode, the list episode, is not even gonna happen next week. It's unbelievable.
Just being arguable.
James. Oh, by the way, we're running low on those.
I was just thinking that I saw you posted the one you posted today, and I was like, oh shit, I wonder how many of those we have.
Unless you did something different, Nikki Glazer.
Really? We forgot Nikki Glazer? I thought we said her.
On the list, I thought we mentioned her, remember? Because we mentioned her when we
did
brought up
mention her.
Amy Schumer, but I guess we didn't write it down.
Yeah, it must have been after. We definitely had her. Yeah, that's a good one.
Lisa Traeger?
Yeah.
Never.
She's stinks, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The fact that ChatGPT even knew who she was is crazy to me.
Kurt Brawler. Yeah. Roy Scovel. Oh, I know this guy. I think
Rory Scovel?
Yes, Rory Scovel. I think.
Yeah.
Is he British? No, he's American.
I think he's American.
We can add him if you want.
I don't really know him, to be honest.
We can skip him if you want.
Yeah, let's skip him.
Shane Torres. I don't know who that is. Wow. Ascilla Bray. She's an Irish comedian. I don't know her, but wow, good for her. I mean,
what's her name? Ascilla?
Yeah, think of Isle and then ing and then Bay, BEA. Her eyes kind of look like they were put on.
I got a picture of a fucking quarry. What? Isle with an ing and an a? What is this?
Isle? How do you spell Isle?
ISLE?
See, I thought the same thing. There's an A in the beginning.
Oh, you mean like an aisle in a store? Okay.
What's the different kind of aisle?
Well, the aisle with just an I is like a little piece of land. Like not an island, but like a mini island.
I thought I was actually, but this girl, yeah.
Wait, how do you spell it though? I need to see. I'm curious.
AISLING space BEA.
BEA?
Yeah, BEA.
Aisling B?
B?
Oh, I've seen this shit.
EA.
I know, I got it. Wait, you made me. You piqued my curiosity for this fucking thumb.
No, dude, what is with you and just not admitting?
This girl is, I mean, mid. I've never seen a more less than mid. Actually,
I mean, I don't know what 14-year-old boys' comments you saw where you're like, yes, you're all cool.
No. You can't act like you can't lie to America and act like I'm saying this about some 10 or something. This girl. I think she's below mid. Actually, she might be a 4.
Wow.
Like on her best day.
Well, no.
And without makeup, this would be a fucking
I'm not seeing her without
picture.
makeup. I'm sorry.
I mean, her eyes aren't even symmetric. One eye is lower than the other, vertically.
Again, her eyes are a little. Actually, without makeup. If this is a real without makeup photo, this is a really pretty girl.
Well,
we don't gotta talk about the eyes being a little slanted, all right?
I mean, this cranium.
I don't see the cranium. And
she's as white. She you can see through her skin. She's so white.
May Martin. I don't know who this is, so we're good. Jordan Carlos. I know who Jordan. Oh God. Do you want to add this guy or not?
I don't know him. No.
Is he on the Daily Show? I don't know what he did. Oh, he was on the Nightly Show with Larry. Oh, dude, Larry Wilmore. We never added Larry Wilmore.
I don't know who that is either. You're stumping me now.
All right, that's it's because of the Comedy Central stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, no, that was when I stopped watching.
It's all pre and post episodes of South Park, so don't know who Brian Bowers is. Jared Freed. Nope. Oh, and Dan Cummings.
I don't know what that is. Maybe by song.
If we don't know who he is, then skip. I remember him.
Well, let me look him up first, because the way you said it made it seem like it's someone.
He's one of those comedians I remember listening to when I would listen to Pandora.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know this guy.
All right, so we can. All right, that's it though. There's no more. No mas. We did it.
Nah. I'm glad we did it though, because we got some ones that I'm glad that we have now, but I don't think we're gonna eke out anymore.
So
All right.
we'll do the list next week. Like not actually us next week, but like
Right, but I know what you mean. Like we'll do a separate recording.
um I then by the way, I'll record it on my end like you said because
Well, the audio,
the
yeah.
audio, yeah, I can't believe I don't I'm sorry that that's going on. Part of me thinks that maybe it's on my end, but it's only when you
No,
talk.
it's on my end because when I did the OBS, I could hear it all the time
You think
now.
if you were a real
So
friend, you would have fixed that, you know?
I got a new cord and everything. I was
No,
psyched.
it's all right. You don't. I mean, you did the bare minimum. It's fine.
I just got to throw out this amp. I guess it is old as fuck. Really, it's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a big bummer. List next week.
Paid like $70 for that thing back in like 2015. You know,
Mm.
because that's all down the tubes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thinking no, guy.
All right. Let's see here. How do I make this smaller?
Wait,
Oh boy. Wait, I don't hear it right now.
no, it's not that.
Oh yeah, I hear it again. God damn it.
Yeah, no. Click here to add images. Choose files. All right. Giannis Pappas, Stephen Colbert.
Episode Giannis
Who I
Pappas.
thought of on my own. Oh yeah, you don't know Giannis Pappas. Stephen Colbert, Roy Wood Jr. Oh yeah, we didn't have Rich Voss on here either, which was crazy.
Wow, that's a throwback.
Paul Verzi, Nikki Glazer, Natasha Leggero. Oh, I added Michael Richards too.
Who is that host that hosted the Green Room comedy show? The Green Room.
Joe DeRosa, Donnell Rollins.
Paul Provenza.
Oh, that's right, the Green Room. Oh, I added Chris Farley
Oh
too.
God! You know, not even Paul Parenza. There's a comedian on that. There's a comedian. The whole fucking show is comedians, but there's a comedian on there. I don't know if we added him. Hold on. Let me see if I can look up the Green Room because it didn't. Yeah, it only lasted a few episodes. Let me see if they have like a cast.
I liked that show though, but I've never seen Paul Provenza's stand up. I've only seen him from that show.
I liked the idea of the show. I didn't like the zoom in camera. Like this is like boo.
Yeah, the production was way
Oh,
too
ba
high for
ba.
what the
It's
show
like
was.
guys.
I should have been a podcast.
You tell dick jokes. Like I'm sorry. Stop. No. See, you're a fucking it. You don't get. It's like no, I do get it. Oh, Roseanne. Let's add Roseanne.
Oh, Roseanne.
Damn right, Roseanne.
God damn. See, imagine if we had done that. Oh my god.
Without Roseanne, I love Roseanne.
Me too. I love her. She's awesome.
Her and God, what's her name? Who's the other girl that we love that died?
Oh, I don't know why it sounded
Joan
like I know what you're
Rivers.
talking about. Joan Rivers. Yeah, she's already on the list.
Her and Joan Rivers are gonna get us out of the. Oh, these guys don't like female. No, we got two. What's it? Gender cards.
I love Roseanne Barr.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
She only gets better with time. You know.
Here's the cast of the whole show. This is great. Jeff Ross, we got right.
Yes. And we have Greg Giraldo, I believe.
Greg Giraldo. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. We got
the guy who died.
Yeah. David Tell, we got Kathy Griffin, Russell Peters, Eddie Izzard, Ray Ramone, Red Prop, Penn Jillette. No, I'm not.
Penn Jillette.
First off, I like Penn Jillette, but we're not putting him on the fucking.
Aren't they magicians though?
I mean, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're not comedians.
He's funny though. Have you ever heard him talk, dude? I love watching him.
They are funny, but
yeah, no, I get it.
Their main thing's magician.
You're funny, but we're not putting you in. Hannibal Buress, Eugene, Anthony Jeselnik, Arch Barker, Reggie Watts, Robert Kelly, Ari Shafir, Jay Okerson.
Archduke Ferdinand.
God, who is the comedian? Oh, you know what? I think he was on the Bo Burnham episode. So let me go to that episode.
Bo Burnham was Ray Romano,
Yes. Oh,
and who are the other
Not
two?
Mark Norman. Mark
Not Mark
Maron.
Norman. Mark Maron. That's right.
Oh, here he is. Gary Shandling.
I don't know that.
Huh?
I don't know him.
No, really?
What's he from? Would I know him from anything else besides that?
I think no. I think he's a stand-up. He's a stand-up, and he
How do you spell it?
Garry.
Oh, I recognize this guy.
Dude, I thought he was funny, especially as he
He's
got
dead.
older. He is dead, yes.
He looks. I feel like I've seen this guy in like a fucking like Christopher Nolan film or something. Why does
Let's
he look so familiar?
well, movies and shows. The Larry Chandler Show. It's Gary Shandling Show. Over the Hedge. The Zen Diaries of Gary. What planet? Jeez, how big of a head can you have? What planet are you from? Hammy's Boomerang Adventure. Yeah, we don't gotta add him to the list. I'm good. No Gary Shandlings. No Gary Chandelier.
Gary Shandling.
Do you want to maybe restart your computer as one like last ditch effort?
No, because I plugged it in before I started it.
What does that mean?
That means it wouldn't matter. This is how it's gonna be. It's like no matter what, it's not the cord. It must not be the cord. So,
Well, right now it's good. Maybe maybe it's feedback. Do you think maybe go close to the mic real quick?
well, it's definitely feedback.
Ah, huh. Then just stay where you're at, like in terms of distance, and then you're good. Because right now,
Well, the weird thing is it comes through like
there it is.
on
Yep,
OBS. Like,
right there.
yeah, see, on OBS, I could set like a thing to where it won't pick it up if it's a low frequency, but like it would still come through on Discord. So it's like a bug.
Well, maybe you know what? Hold on. Because Discord, I think, updated itself. Let me go to options, view profile message, user volume, mute soundboard. No, right?
No, because it's even on OBS. I was hearing it, so it's not a Discord thing.
Damn. Profile mention. Oh yeah, true. Because you recorded it. I wonder though if there's a way I can mute, like I can do the noise gate. Oh well,
I can try one last thing.
okay, because I think I can know if you know how to do
I,
noise gate and all that. I can adjust the desktop audio on my end.
yeah, of course, yeah.
So then maybe the record, like, oh, you know what? Maybe that's why the recording doesn't pick it up on my end.
Right. That's what it is. It's yeah. It only does it. You can only hear it sometimes because you're
Because it's
recording it through OBS and through Discord.
okay. So I mean,
Um.
as much as I want to shoot my brains out, maybe people who listen to this won't want to shoot their brains out as
No,
much.
dude, I literally couldn't hear it last episode at all,
I
and
actually,
I didn't have a mic cord
I
yet.
was so mad that I couldn't hear it because I knew you were like, well, I'm gonna go back and listen, and if I don't hear anything, you're gonna hear from my lawyer.
Well, let me try one last thing. I can try. I've never tried unplugging the amp and plugging it, but so one of those wires might be loose.
I never tried unplugging that. Well, yeah,
I
Mr.
know it's
Cable
actually
Management.
crazy. I haven't.
It's astonishing, but
All right,
I'm not
all right.
surprised.
Let me try that.
For someone who's never listened to Richard Pryor, apparently. Oh my god, I was in a mood the first 15. So what a I have to grow up. I have to. It's astonishing. why is why is who's this guy again?
Can you hear me?
Who's the guy who's the guy something
Does it
Jones?
sound good?
Who's the Jones guy who does all the conspiracy?
Whitey.
What?
Alex Jones.
Why is he bald?
What do you mean?
He's just bald now.
He's always been bald.
And what's with them being fat but like in shape?
He's always been fat.
Yeah, but like he's like why do I no what I'm saying is
No, I know.
why am I randomly seeing like I feel like recently, like the past couple weeks, anytime he pops up, it's either him bald or him fat, but like showing off like a pump after a workout. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's a clone now.
Should we add Alex Jones?
They made direwolves.
Should we? What? Should we? All right, hold on. 'Cause that's a hold on. Okay, should we add Alex Jones?
He's not stand up, but I'd be down
He's
for
one of the
having him.
funniest
That's
people I've ever
funny.
seen in my
Yeah,
entire
I love
life,
him.
dude. I mean, if you're asking me, would you rather listen to 6 hours of him or Moshe Kesha? I mean, like, are you out of your mind?
He might be one of them, but we're definitely at
Yeah.
it.
Nah. I'm sorry, dude, but it didn't help.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it would. I was just a last Hail Mary effort.
All right. So we'll add Alex Jones.
People do say he's Bill Hicks. Have you ever heard that conspiracy?
Mm, no, but I don't care enough. With
They looks very similar though.
with the dire wolf thing, what is this all about? What I don't understand any of this, and because I've only read titles of things people saying about it.
So they went to like this group went to like a museum
Uh huh.
and was able to get enough DNA from direwolves to actually make one. Well, they made 3.
Well, all right. Few things to unpack here. When you say a group went to a museum, are you saying like a group of teenagers like snuck over the velvet
No,
rope
no.
and started picking at like a corpse? Like, what are you talking about?
So like from what I understand, it's a group of like tech bros, like really wealthy tech people
Uh huh.
that are like interested in like older species and shit. They're like nerds for this. So then they hired a bunch of scientists who like know how to actually like do DNA sequencing and shit, and then they got like a license to go down. I think not the Smithsonian. It was one of these museums, but they were actually able to go into the inner ear bone of a direwolf and get like I think like 70% of the DNA, which is all they needed. They only needed like a certain amount, and they got like way over what they needed.
And what they kind of like cloned it, I guess.
Yes, literally, they just made one
So what I don't
or
understand
two,
by that, and
and then
like,
a third.
and that sheep from like Canada, like years ago, and even like the first ever clones from many years ago, like
Yeah.
we can clone people. Like I think people
Uh,
know this, right?
So the dude said he said they're in works right now to clone a rhinoceros, and he says of everything he's seen from his team and talked about to these experts, he's like they said that it is 1,000 times, not 1,000, but it's way harder to clone a rhinoceros than it is a human. It's just they can't do it because it's against the law.
No, I was gonna say there's no if
It's
if
way easier.
if the dire wolf thing is true, and they cloned a dire wolf that isn't retarded, it has like
No,
if
it's a normal wolf.
as long as I mean that's what I mean I'm sure, but that's what the reports say. Who knows what it is? But let's just say it is. Let's just say
Well, there's videos of it and stuff. Yeah,
okay, yeah, that can't be
it looks pretty
faked.
normal.
Well, it looks pretty normal, but that doesn't mean it has maybe possible long or very. I mean, even short term effects. So it could be dead right now. Who knows? What I'm just saying. Let's just pretend that it not only does it look normal, it is normal. It's a dire wolf. It can live on a regular app. You could easily make humans. Then there's no
Yeah.
if there's no well, what about the complexity of no there's nothing this is a mammal that was cloned vertebrae. It can be done with this one, and then it can be done with any of them, especially if you don't need to go to when did these fucking things go extinct.
Um, not that long ago.
what I'm what
Like
I'm what I'm
8,000,
what I'm trying to
maybe
say is
years.
they picked at a
4,000 years.
8,000 year corpse's ear to get
Yeah,
enough DNA to reproduce these things.
to make one. Yeah,
I mean, there's around what 8+ billion alive humans right now. I think they can get some DNA real quick.
yeah. They're working on a mammoth. I think a woolly mammoth.
With that being said, there probably are clones then, like human
Oh no, no,
clones.
dude. I
We
remember
could be
when we were.
clones, honestly.
Yeah, probably when we were in high school, and you like you just said with the sheep one. Remember that one was first going around?
Dolly, I think it's Dolly. I'm gonna look it up.
Dolly. Maybe we might have even been in like middle school. We were young,
Yep,
but
Dolly the sheep
I
clone.
remember back then I was like, oh, if they can clone sheep, they can clone humans.
Well, the
Like
thing with Dolly though is,
saying that back then.
I actually did a little bit of reading. Cool, surprise, surprise. And who knows what the reports actually, but they apparently Dolly's had health problems. That's why I was kind of bringing that
Oh,
up. Like it's like yeah, we cloned it, but like it's a little fucked up. But who knows with these direwolf things? You know,
they're definitely cloning people.
I think they are.
If not our government, like
Well,
if not
who's
one of
they?
our.
I don't know. Some dude, like apparently some rich dude who's rich enough to clone people.
Well, think about it. I think our government probably is too, but even if for some reason ours wasn't, like you think China or some other country isn't colonial. Come on.
There's a lot of Indian people popping up.
A lot of Indian people, dude. They just have spawners. Just making these fucks.
One other thing before we start the actual episode. What's with Katy Perry going to space?
I saw a meme about that on Instagram. I was like, people will think of anything these days. And then I talked to my brother, I think, the next day, or my dad, and they like told me about it. I was like, oh, that actually happened? I thought that was like a meme, like AI.
That's what dude, when I first saw it, I was like, ah. And then like a couple days later, I kept saying, I'm like, wait, they really went to space. And then they really went to space, like, you actually believe they went? No, like, I'm just saying, like, we were told, like, they really went to space.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, wait, what? I thought the same thing. I thought it was like, God, it's, how do I explain this without, like, I'm talking to you, so you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk into like, I thought it was an AI video, not, oh, it was an AI video. You actually think that?
Right, no, yeah. I thought like someone made a meme and it caught on.
Yes, thank you. Okay,
I didn't think it was like supposed to be like this actual thing that like I was like, and then people, it was supposed to be some girl power thing or something because it was all like women. I think it was like Jeff Bezos' wife and
dude,
like.
I just realized that it was all until you just said that. I totally didn't realize it was all women. I thought it was just Katy Perry and a couple black chicks.
Yeah,
but like, and then but I didn't realize like, oh yeah, that is all women. That's only women.
I think it was Shane Gillis this week that was like, he's like, imagine if that had blown up. Like Katy Perry's most famous song is like Fireworks. Like, that would have been like the biggest meme on the internet.
It would have been Big Bird. but dude, that one. But see that. All right, I gotta admit, I find it really hard to believe that these people like. But I also don't, because I've seen those planes like way back in the day. I think even like the Jackass crew did this. Remember, like,
yes.
Didn't Jackass they went into a plane where, you know, you go to quote unquote space. Like, it's not deep space, but it's where like you're now levitating and you can throw up and it turns. Remember, I think they threw up.
No, yeah, they did do that. So what they do is they just go to like a little bit higher than normal flights, and then they just cut out the engine and drop, and that creates a fake like zero gravity.
Really?
They don't actually, like, Jackass didn't actually go to space. They just did that.
I
plane
thought
thing.
though the guy that did like I thought the guy that did like Virgin Mobile, he was like in space.
He did.
Okay.
One guy, no, I think it was it Red Bull? No, what was it? Virgin Mobile?
Well,
yeah,
the Red Bull guy jumped out for like the highest free fall or whatever.
Literally in like the stratosphere. He like fucking.
Well, that's where I think these girls kind of were. No.
Yeah. They were in orbit. I think they were actually in space, or that's what they say.
I will say, and I'm not trying to be like.
I think they took the Jackass plane personally, but
honestly, I think it might have been fake. It just seems too. It just seems too risky.
I don't even think space is real.
Yeah.
I think it's a giant screen up there.
But what's keeping us in it?
I don't know. That's above my pay grade.
Katy Perry?
Katy Perry, yeah, Fireworks.
All right, I'm going to stop recording this, and we'll have the tier list for next week's episode.
Yes.
All right.